Michalka is from California. I want to welcome her to America. All right, AJ, we just saw the clip. You've got a lot of fans already. They've heard you sing, they've seen some movies, TV. You've been a busy young lady. We always ask students the same question Jesus was asked. Who are you? Why do you do what you do? And what do you have to say about yourself? So before we talk about movies or anything, I want everybody to get a chance to get to know AJ.
Hi guys. Wow. This is absolutely incredible. My name is AJ Michalka. I also go by Amanda Joy. Pretty much small town girl. I grew up in Seattle. I lived there for about 7 years. I'm just really here to spread the word about God. I had an amazing opportunity that came along about a year ago, and it was to do a really cool film that really centered the Lord as the centerpiece. And it's a film called Grace Unplugged, and I'm just really happy that I'm able to be a part of something that rings true to a lot of people. I think we can all relate to this story. And so I'm just here as kind of a humble messenger. I can't wait for you guys to see the film, and this crowd just blows me away. So who I am is kind of what you see, and I'm just really happy to be here, and I love you guys. This is incredible. Actually, I don't ever bring my phone on stage, but I gotta say I was blown away when I walked up because I saw this crowd, and this is like an amazing, just incredible body of people that God brought together, and I just want to take a moment to take a picture and tweet about it. Everyone smile, lift up your hands. I'm gonna get up here.
I'm going in this.
If we don't mind, do you guys mind cutting the house lights just a little bit? Sorry, lighting is like, what? Because I gotta get everyone in, and it's really hard. Let me do this. Don't follow me, don't follow me, don't follow me, because there we go. Yeah! That's cool.
All right, AJ, we want to introduce you to what's called Southern hospitality. So listen, I'm going to ask all of our students, let's return the favor. You already got your phone out. Let's go ahead and put down, man, I'm at Rock the Universe, and I'm listening to AJ Lift Up the Lord. Hashtag Grace Unplugged. Let's do that for her. Let's do that for her, all right? Now, AJ, I want to ask you a tough question. You have a new single that's out, and I'm not just plugging the new single, although it sounded pretty good and the music video is incredible, but I think it's a great tie-in to the movie. The song is entitled All I Ever Needed, and I got to hear you share part of your testimony, and these students are struggling with the same thing that the young Gracie does in the movie, and the same thing that you did as a young lady, given a lot of different opportunities. So AJ, tell us about All I Ever Needed and why that really resonates with your heart and your faith.
Well, I think, just like Grace, I can really relate to that character, being a young woman growing up in a world where she feels like she has to prove herself as an artist and an entertainer. And I think whether you're in the business of Hollywood or not, life is so much about kind of proving yourself to people, when at the end of the day, it's really, really just about what God thinks. And I gotta say, I feel like All I've Ever Needed is such a strong message, just the sense that it really tells me at the end of the day, all I ever really need is God's love, and that never goes away. And so once Grace really figures that out and realizes I'm not here necessarily for the right reasons, she really figures out that it's not really about the fame and the fortune and trying to reach a certain goal. It's about proving myself to the Lord, not anyone else. So she figures out who she is in the long run, which I love, and I think all of us can relate to. And just growing up in this business, there's been a lot of moments where you're able to make a decision and you can either kind of go left or go right. And I just feel like we've been given a discernment and wisdom from God that we can make the right decisions and not compromise who we are and still be able to succeed in whatever field we believe in. So.
All right, Gracie. All right, AJ. All right.
No problem.
AJ, last question. All right. We're grateful what you shared backstage, that you don't have to be the prodigal son or the prodigal girl, right? And in this day and age, it takes a lot of grace for a lot of these young people in youth groups making a stand for the Lord to stay true to that. So as somebody now who was 13, 14, 15, 16 in a youth group, what would you say to them? Not only we want them to go see the movie October 4th, tell all their friends. And by the way, do we have a responsibility with all the jive and all the junk going on to support movies like that? Do we not? Amen. So I want you to remember October 4th. But Gracie, give them one word of encouragement about you don't have to be the troubled young guy, the troubled young girl, the prodigal son or the prodigal daughter. You can still have questions, but you can still stay true to who you are.
Yeah, that's kind of a really cool thing we were talking about just backstage. I feel like so many people feel like they need to kind of go through these ups and downs to really hit this so low that they really figure out, oh my gosh, I can get picked up by the Lord, when really, you don't really have to hit rock bottom in order to be lifted up. You can be lifted up when you're already doing okay. I can personally say that just having an amazing sister and a best friend that I've grown up with, I feel like having her and my parents has been such a strength, just growing up in the church and being really connected to the Lord. Before I, enter set or before I get on stage, I dress up my little armor and I put on, my little soldier's got his breastplate and his sword, and he's getting all geared up for the Lord. And I think it's so important to just head into battle like that. I think for us, we really don't have to be knocked down on our knees to figure out that we need help. I think we can also need help from the Lord at a really great place, which is really important to focus on.
Singer, movie star, and now preacher. Great job. AJ, God bless you. Grace Unplugged.